Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 24th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Saturday out there. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we talk about your forecast for Sunday and Monday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map. Also, take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview and a few other products they offer. And also take a look at the National Hurricane Center on tropical remnant tropical depression or post-tropical storm, whatever you want to call it, post-tropical depression, Brett, whatever you want to call it. And also, we're going to talk about Tropical Storm Cindy, also in the tropical Atlantic. Okay. Well, if you're a new viewer and have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty then, and here we go. We still got high pressure still in charge of Quebec down toward Montreal, Canada, portion of southern Canada, all the way back over towards southwestern Canada as well. We got scattered showers and thunderstorms. Extending from portion of, well, I might as well say from Maine through Boston, through New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., the Outer Banks of North Carolina, through upstate South Carolina, back through Georgia, down into the Florida Panhandle, back to Mississippi, towards portion of northeast Texas, a little bit down here in central Texas, through Arkansas, all the way back into Illinois, through Iowa, also in the eastern portions of South and North Dakota, also into Minnesota, right there near the Great Lakes and Canadian border there. Also around Toronto, Canada. Getting some shower and thunderstorm activity there for you guys. Chicago, Illinois, Michigan, and Wisconsin areas as well. Yellow slashed areas. Some severe weather possible in that region. From portion of Tennessee back in the portion of Ohio and Kentucky. And Indiana, that is as well. We got high pressure dominating North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, portion of Missouri, through Oklahoma, portion of Texas, northern Mexico, over here to the Gulf of California, over toward Los Angeles and San Francisco area, through Nevada, Utah, Colorado, back into Wyoming, eastern Montana, and also portions of Washington and Oregon State. More showers and thunderstorms over portions of Montana, back into Wyoming, a little bit down in southeast Wyoming as well. Through Idaho, Oregon, all the way back into Nevada, back into Northern California, also over toward Vancouver, Canada, and also into portions of Seattle, Washington regions on your Sunday. Alright, here's a look at your forecast for Monday. We got quiet conditions over here in Quebec, down toward Montreal, Canada, back through central and southern Canada, southwest Canada there as well. Shower and thunderstorms over portions of Toronto, Canada, up into Maine, through New Hampshire, Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., through the Carolinas, Georgia, all the way into Mississippi, central and southern Florida there, including the Florida Keys, also back up toward Tennessee and Kentucky, also back toward Chicago, Illinois, toward Wisconsin, eastern Minnesota, northeastern Iowa there as well, Michigan also included. In the red slashed area, there's some flash flooding, heavy rain possible for North Carolina into portions of Pennsylvania and Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. region. In the yellow slashed area, there may be some severe weather over portions of Charlotte, North Carolina, through Raleigh, up towards southeast Virginia there as well for your Monday. High pressure in charge for Minnesota, also in the portion of North Dakota, South Dakota, down toward Iowa, Missouri, also into Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, down toward Dallas and Houston area of Texas. Also down in northern Mexico, the Gulf of California there as well. Also New Mexico, over toward Denver, Colorado, Wyoming, also into Utah, Arizona, California, and also portion of Oregon and Washington State, and portion of Nevada there as well. More showers and storms extending from portion of Kansas through Nebraska, all the way to North Dakota, all the way along the Canadian-U.S. border to Vancouver, Canada, also over towards Seattle, Washington area. Some over here around the North California area, and also in the northern Nevada, southern Idaho, much Idaho, central and north, over here toward Wyoming, and also back toward Montana as well for your Monday. Alright, here's a look at the weather radar across the nation. Sorry about that pop-up. Been doing so good here lately, and that pop-up had to come back again. It got me again. Oh boy. back in the portion of Maine, back in the portion of Vermont and New Hampshire. Scattered activity through New York all the way down through Virginia and the Carolinas here, northeast South Carolina. Got more widespread showers and storms off in the coastal waters there, all the way down to the southeast coastal areas. We got shower and thunderstorm activity widespread in southern Florida, moving toward the Bahamas. Got some scattered activity in the Bahamas. Also down toward Cuba, got a widespread showers and storms there. Got scattered showers and storms over portions of Puerto Rico. Got some scattered showers down there in portions of Louisiana. Also up into portions of Alabama. We got more widespread showers and storms over portions of southern Canada there, all the way back into portions of North and South Dakota, and also more over here in Iowa and Minnesota. Scattered activity elsewhere in that vicinity. Also scattered activity over southern Canada, southwest Canada. Also in portions of Washington State, back through Montana, Idaho, Oregon, also northern California, Nevada, and also in the portion of Wyoming as well. Scattered activity in the southwestern portion of Texas and northern Mexico. Also scattered activity down here around the Hawaiian Chain Island. Some rain and snow showers over central and southern portion of Alaska. And scattered showers and storms around the island of Guam as well. Alrighty, here's a look at the watches, warning, and advisory maps. Well, map that is, for your location across the nation. As you can see, we got a lot of air quality alerts for Maine up here. Also over here in portions of northern portions of Minnesota. Also all of Wisconsin, northern Michigan, western Michigan, all of Indiana except the northeast portion area. Also over here around the Missouri, Illinois borders. Excuse me about that, can't talk this afternoon or this evening. And also got some air quality alerts over northern Colorado and southwestern portions of Arizona. Got some excessive heat warnings in effect. Well, heat watches in effect for southeastern Arizona. Heat advisory for southern portions of New Mexico. Also, we got excessive heat warnings in effect for southeastern portions of New Mexico, and also into west central Texas, southern Texas, and also southeast Texas. Heat advisories also for the remainder of Texas, also in the central and eastern Oklahoma, much of Arkansas, western Tennessee, western, central, and southern portions of Mississippi, all of Louisiana. Got a few excessive heat warnings also in effect for portions of Louisiana there as well. Also special marine warnings off the coast of Florida on east side there. Flood advisories also in effect for portions of the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Also, we got some severe thunderstorm watches also in effect for Illinois, eastern portion of Iowa, and northeastern portions of Missouri. Also, we have a tornado watch for central Iowa. Also, we got a tornado watch for northwestern Michigan and eastern Michigan as well. Severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern portions of South Dakota. We still got the river flood warnings. Oh yeah, and also we got some severe thunderstorm warnings also in effect for eastern North Dakota and portions of Minnesota, the northern portion. Still got those area river flood warnings in effect for South Dakota, over here in the portion of western Nebraska, northeastern portion of Colorado, also down in Mississippi. Got some flood issues up here in portions of Minnesota. I mean, not Minnesota, Montana. Flood watches and flood advisory there. Flood, also some river flood warnings also in effect for Nevada. Special weather statements for portion of Nevada and eastern California. Also over here in portion of Oregon. And let's see, down here to Alaska, we got some special weather statements, wind advisory there for you guys. And around the Hawaiian Chain Island, got a few wind advisories on that southern portion of the island, and gale warnings for the remainder of the forecast area. Alright, let's move on to the watches, warning, and advisory map. As you can see, we got them showers and storms extending all the way from Maine all the way down to the Carolinas, Florida, down in that marginal risk there as well. Also, there's a little bit down here in this marginal risk of southwestern Texas. Convective outlook. Currently, this where that watches are in effect for the slight risk and marginal risk area for a portion of northern Minnesota, southern Minnesota, all the way down into portions of Missouri and also portion of Illinois. Marginal risk in the darker green areas, and also marginal risk down into portion of Louisiana. Current watches in effect. Tornado watches for east North Dakota, western portion of Minnesota. Also, we got for central and eastern Iowa, tornado watches there. Also, eastern Iowa, and also western Illinois. Also, northeastern portion of Missouri. Severe thunderstorm watches are in effect. The MDS discussion, currently those They talking about the current watches that's in effect. Storm report currently as of this recording, we had a 12 tornado report, pretty much just mainly up here in portions of northwest Minnesota. Wind report, we had 3, generally in Iowa. Large hail reports was 24, large was 1. That was pretty much in Iowa. Also over here in portions of South Dakota and northern portions of Nebraska. So that brought the total number to 39 as of this current recording. But I do see more popping up as the remainder of the afternoon. So don't be surprised to see these numbers climbing as we head through the remainder of the afternoon and evening hours. All right. Fire weather, we got the elevated risk over much of New Mexico and portions of eastern and central portions and southeast portions of Arizona. Wildfires can escape quickly and out of control in certain areas. What area that is. Okay. Now finally, we're going to topics. Here is the post-tropical cyclone Brett. As of 5 p.m., the wind was at 40 miles per hour, 35 knots. Minimum central pressure 1,007 millibars. And he was located near 13.1 north, 73.8 west. Movement west at 18 knots or 21 miles per hour. So that's the last advisory on him. So there will be no more issuance on Brett. Tropical storm Cindy. As of 5 p.m., maximum sustained winds 50 knots or 60 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure 1,005 millibars. And Cindy was located near latitudes 17.8 north, longitude 54.7 west, movement northwest at 18 knots or 21 miles per hour. Let's take a look at Cindy. And the air in a little bit. We're going to be taking a look at the I don't know why it showed that again. It don't. That way you can see the direction Cindy will be traveling. Alrighty, here it is right here. It's coming up. As you can see, 5 p.m. Saturday, this is the current wind field, the yellow. By Sunday at 2 p.m., this is where Cindy should be located. By 2 p.m. Monday, that's where she'll be located. At 2 a.m. Tuesday, be right here. The remnants of Cindy will affect Bermuda. So if anybody in Bermuda need to be on the lookout. So get ready for Cindy to be on your way. Should not be no major threat. Should be just mainly some wind and rain, and that'll be about it for Bermuda. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Enjoy the weather. It's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, and consider subscribing. And we'll catch you back in the next one.